Hello, my name is Ashley Smart, and this presentation is going to kind of give you an overview of my experience with Service Learning Project from Hdfs 447. So the organization that I decided to work with was Stone Soup. I worked with Stone Soup because they simplified what I found to be the most challenging aspect of this project, which was finding a balance between my school and work schedule and time to volunteer. Stone Soup gives their volunteers the option of organizing and planning their volunteer shifts between 7 days and multiple different times a day. So who is Stone Soup? Their mission statement is we are a nonprofit, all-volunteer program in Corvallis, Oregon, providing a full meal each day to any person in need. And they've been doing this in Corvallis since 1982 and was officially established in 2013. Where are they located? So you can find Stone Soup operations going on at two locations, St. Mary's and First Christian Church. So the hours of operations will vary depending on the day of the week and what meal they're serving. So Stone Soup does 7 days a week with one meal each day, and that is divided between these two locations here. So this is St. Mary's and is located off of Harrison next to Chimtimney Park. And we'll switch over to First Christian. This is the front view of it, and this is located in the heart of Corvallis off of Madison Street. And so just below them or above it is going to be the hours of operation. So who do they serve? Stone Soup has a typical visitor of any individual who is hungry and does not have the means to provide themselves with a hot, nutritious meal. I want to make it clear that this is not just the homeless population. This is a college student, a professor, a kindergarten teacher, or someone whose food stamps run out at the end of the month. It's anybody. And Stone Soup successfully serves an average of 42,000 hot meals each year. So to access Stone Soup, visitors line up outside of the building and are welcomed in 30 minutes before meals are served so they can get some coffee, maybe some water, use the restroom. And again, I want to state that everybody is welcome to this service and everybody is welcome into the building. So how is Stone Soup funded? So it's through local and government support. Local grocery stores and the Lynn Benton Food Share donate food on a regular basis, and this food is expired or going to be expired, and it just can't be sold on the shelves anymore, but it's still good to eat. So, Stone Soup fixes it up and makes it really yummy and a nice, nutritious meal, while businesses will donate money that Stone Soup uses to buy products that are unlikely to be donated, like pepper or seasoning for meat. The government also plays a role in providing Stone Soup a small grant for being an emergency meal site. Now, if this sounds like an organization you'd like to help with, here's the email, stonesoupinfo@comcast.net. Just shoot them a quick email, tell them about yourself, why you want to help out, if it's for school or if it's for personal needs or wants, and they'll get back to you on what's available to work with. I want to take time now and to tell you my experience as a volunteer with Stone Soup. So throughout the term, I worked 17 hours between 2 Saturday shifts, 2 Sunday shifts, and a Sunday shift. So what did I do on these shifts? There's 3 sections: prep, serve, and cleanup. And first, between the prep, we prep the food, the cutting, the cooking, all those kind of things. And the dining room needs to be prepped, putting the tables up. We put flowers on each table, salt and pepper shakers. Drinks, pour the water beforehand, prepare the coffee. And then after that's done, we serve the food. And serving the food is a kind of a cafeteria style, and it's actually my favorite. It's the most rewarding part of this experience and opportunity because I have just so many, great interactions with the individuals coming through and getting the services that Stone Soup provides. A couple of the older volunteers who have been there a little longer than I have, they joke around about how we serve food, but we're also serving smiles because all of our cheeks are kind of numb and just tensed up because we've been smiling so much. And to me, that's great. I love it. The third thing is cleaning up. We clean up the dining room, vacuuming, putting the tables away, wiping everything down. We also wash the dishware and the appliances that we used. And we also need to clean the kitchen, sweeping, mopping, preparing it, and making sure that it's clean for the next group who uses it. So who did I work with? I would describe this as I worked with the average Corvallis citizen, including Mormon missionaries, church elders, businessmen, and Oregon State students. I found that most church elders who were shift leaders, were kind of in charge of organizing the food or what we're going to make, delegating jobs. And I was pleasantly surprised on how many Oregon State students, volunteer when it's not required for a class, and I think that's great. So what did I learn through this experience? I learned that you can't judge a book by its cover. You don't know someone's story, and it's not their responsibility to prove that they need to be getting, the services that they're getting. And I think that's a really good lesson to learn at such a young age, and I look forward to working with Stone Soup, in the future. So, a couple positive outcomes that I got from this experience was I actually forgot how much I enjoyed working within the community that I'm living. Whether it's 6 months or 4 years, giving back is just something so small, but that has such a big impact on my community. And I've actually moved around my spring schedule so that I can continue working with Stone Soup, and I'm thoroughly enjoyed to continue volunteering with them and working with everybody that I have met. I want to say thank you for, 1, listening to my presentation, and 2, giving this as an assignment to kind of push me outside of the box of just Oregon State student, the college box. And I'm most proud of the connections that I have made with, these individuals that we serve. And I'm very happy that I was able to do this. So thank you.